I live quite far away from my family. My father and mother, they're living in my maternal home because of some support that my maternal grandparents need. And my mother having no brother at all. My mother is a elder sister and she has one sister, which is my aunt. Due to not having any person who can support my maternal grandparents, so my father was requested to come and stay in my maternal home with my mother. And ever since it happened, my father, mother, they both are staying in my maternal home. But in my case, I'm not staying. I used to stay with them, but I have just spent 1 year, if I'm exactly correct. But now I'm living in my own home where my mother and father used to live, my parents used to live, but now they're not living there, as I have told you, due to some reason. So for last couple of days, I'm telling you all this because for last couple of days, I'm trying to connect my parents so that I can talk to them. But literally, I was unable to connect. I used to call them like 10 times, 5 times in a day, but I literally connect them. I was quite anxious, like what is happening really? What is happening in my maternal home that no one is picking up my call? And then believe me, many bad thoughts started coming in my brain, in my mind, like, has anything happened to them, or are they alive, or something? If something has happened, then why is no one is calling me? At least someone would tell me that something has happened, so therefore you're not able to pick up your call. Or I was like, have they lost the phone or something? What is exactly going on? What's the matter? And just imagine this thought, this anxious and fretful thought brought me to a incident today. That was very disheartening. I just came out of my school, as I go to school for teaching students, you know very well. I have told you, I think, in some videos maybe. So one of our teacher came up to me and told me that, you know, Subrata, one accident has taken place. It has taken place in our area on the main way. And the man who has been ran over is near around 45 years old. And right after hearing it, the first picture that came in my mind was my parents' picture, because my father is near around that age. I was like, what? Really? I'm not able to contact my father. Even the teacher of my school, he's a director, and he told me that a couple of days ago at the bus stop, which is quite close to my maternal home, there happened one accident, let's say. So where 2 men died. So listening to it, I asked them, are they a couple? They were like, no, they were quite young. And then I was like, my God, I'm not able to connect my father, my mother for a couple of days. So are they the victim of it? I was just keep pondering, okay? I'm just telling you because I really feel bad when I'm not able to connect my phone. I mean, with my father's phone. I mean, when I'm not able to contact them, I'm not able to talk to them because I'm too far. I cannot see them, what's happening there, what's happening with their life, what's happening actually. So then I just started kept on thinking, you know, I just started keep on thinking about my parents, like, has anything happened to my parents? Who are they? And I was just trying to convince myself that what will happen to me if I lose my parents? Most importantly, if I lose my own parents, what will happen to me? How would I support myself emotionally, financially, and in many ways? I was trying to convince myself that how would I deal with this situation? Literally, I was not able to even think in a very natural way. I was quite anxious, I was making that cook and bull story in my head, just trying to convince that nothing has happened. If something has happened, then how can I cope up? And believe me, the teacher who told me that something has happened today, or where one man has been killed because of the bus that ran over the person. And then when I was coming, I just literally found that place where people were crowded there, you know, they were standing surrounding the person who has been killed by the bus. Okay, so I was just trying to see the person. I mean, because I have never ever seen anyone literally like dying someone, or I have never seen in my life. This was the first time I have witnessed, and I was literally shivering. I'm like, can I see this man? And that time when I was trying to know the person, who is that, how old is he, I was literally shivering. I was constantly thinking about my parents because I'm not able to contact them for many days. And then I was like, I have to go my home anyway. And from there, from that place to here in my maternal uncle home, I just came directly by cycling. without stopping anywhere, because I was just constantly having that thought which was daunting me a lot, which was it was eating me, because I cannot accept things that I never have imagined. And as I'm not able to connect my parents, I was quite anxious. And then I came here. Literally, the first thing I saw at home when I came in my native place, sorry, in my maternal home, I saw my mother was working. I was like, well, Mom, you're here, but why are you not picking up my call for the last couple of days? Now, I've been quite conscious about you, I'm trying to I wanted to make some conversation, but you guys are not picking up my call. But my mother smiled at me and said that actually my phone, the phone we have, is not working well. One day your father and me were working in the field, and then we encountered one cow which was quite unique, and your father wanted to click the picture of that, and that time when he was taking out the phone, it just dropped in the water. And therefore the phone is not working well. And I mean, literally, that small incident that happened where one person has been killed just brought me to this far to understand what is happening. Because no matter what really happens in your life, most importantly, you love your own family a lot than anyone, right? The first concern that you show is for your family. And that happened to me, really. And I have never ever really traveled that far. This is the first time I'm traveling, because I'm not able to connect my parents. And then my mother kept on telling me about how long it will take to get the phone repaired and all. And I was like, oh God, then why you don't at least try to call me that if I'm okay? Because I'm trying to call you for many days, but you guys are not picking up my call. So that was the video, I just trying to just explain myself how anxious I was, how difficult it was for me to digest the thought that my parents are in a problem because they're not able to pick up my call. So what do you think about the parents? I mean, are you really concerned about your parents? If you're yes, if you love your mother, if you love your parents entirely, then please let me know, because I love my parents a lot. And thank you so much, everyone, and I hope this video was enough understandable what I'm really trying to say. Love your family and stay healthy, and thank you so much.